Sup, Holmes?
Of all the things you can tell your parents that they're just going to be like, shut the fuck up and get a job, right? I want to make video game music, right? Like, especially like 10 years ago when it was like, my parents still, my mom does, my dad still, he's one of those just like, money's good, then everything's good. But like, so he doesn't really know that my mom is really interested, and that's cool. But like 10 years ago, when there's no indie games, there's no nothing. It's like all the video games come from Japan and a giant neon tower. Like, that's, that's all it is. But they were cool. Like, there was this one time when money was tight and like I was technically unemployed. And my dad's like, like you got to start pitching in. We can't keep doing this, whatever. And I'm just like, but Dad, this video game music thing's really working out. He's like, yeah, that's just a hobby, all right? And I got so fucking mad at him, dude. I was like, a hobby? You don't understand, bruh, furniture, walls, that kind of shit. And then like the next month.
Sorry about that. She's uncaged. My dog.
I should have told you a dog burned down my village when I was a child. This is very activating for me.
So anyway. you flipped out. You broke a thing. You yelled and screamed.
I guess. I mean, I can't remember what I did, so why should I be held responsible? But anyway, the next month was Cannibal. And so after that conversation, like a month later, it was like, hey, I showed him the check, the first Cannibal check. Because when Cannibal first came out, which is a game I did with Adam Saltzman, it's the black and white runner game for people who don't know that it was like, it didn't start the endless runner genre, but it was like the Doom of it, where like it was the first popular one. But it did really well on iPhone, on the App Store. And so I got that check the next month, and I was like, that's like a family joke for years still. Like, is this a fucking hobby now? What do you think? Like, you want that cabin in the woods? You better fucking...
But one would say his conventional wisdom, him being the papa bear, you being the baby bear, him thinking, gotta make my baby grow up strong. He was
totally right. Yeah. He was totally right. I was a fucking unemployed piece of shit. Like, if that didn't happen, like, the reality of it was like, oh yeah, you're just unemployed and you're leeching off your parents. Like, fucking grow up, dude. So, like, who would have thought that, like, video game music would come through and save the day, right?